Yah SEh, it's your boy TZ Maxwell. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna bring up something new to the channel, something not different. I would say it's part of the niche, even though I don't have a niche. But yeah, that's what go on. Anyway, I want to introduce a new show called Show Us What You Got. And as you know, me in Feto, I don't rock with anyone. I always have wonderful guests. So today, as you can see, I'm not the only one on the screen. I have some Ivy James next to me here. I'm not gonna introduce them name. I'm just gonna give them a chance to actually tell you hore entleke ke bomang hore entleke what's a guan. Yah SEh.
Yah SEh. Oh, what it is, what's up? I go by the name of FLOW Flow. They know me as Flow Mhlaba. I'm a young rapper, a young 21-year-old rapper from Kuruman in the small village called Bataros. I started rapping back in 2015. So right now I'm just out here chilling with the gents, man.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I go by the name of M.J. I'm a producer. My hometown is from Klerksdorp, also known as Madlera, but currently I am located here in Kuruman, in the small village of Bataros. And I'm all about production. I'm all about beat, and that's all I'm gonna say for now.
Yeah, I wish I could also add something. Yeah, you know me, most TZ Maxwell, the host, the photographer. Yeah, that's what God. But today it's not about me, man. It's about this wonderful guest that I have here. Name Flo. I hear you are a rapper, ne?
Yeah.
But I feel like people out there they want to know hore. And like what's a guan like go tla yang gore flow in a flow before flow became a flow. Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
I started rapping back in 2014. Before I changed my name to Flow, I actually was Teasy too.
Hey, you were teasing.
Yeah,
too.
I was
Hey.
Teasy.
Yeah.
So I started rapping back in church. So he saw potential in me and he was like, hey dog, you gotta change your name. Because there are too many teases out here.
Hey,
That
there's
one.
too many cheese.
Yeah.
Too many. Mama bale like abuchi.
Bale, Abashab. Yeah, so the nigga told me, alright dog, change your name. And then after the performance, I was like, nah, let me think of a name.
Yeah.
And then I was like, nah, I'm changing my name to Flow.
Why flow?
Hey dog, because
There's so many flows.
there are too many flows in my pocket.
Yeah.
So I started out doing poetry. I have 2 medals. I have a gold medal in poetry and a silver medal. Yeah, I started doing poetry before 2014. So as I was practicing for the poetry performances, recitals as we call them, I saw our name, man. These are actually raps. I'm about to perform in front of like 200 people. So I used to recite the poems as raps first. I realized, nah, this is how you write raps. Actually, that's how I learned how to write raps. That's how I learned how to make my music more colorful and have more flows.
Yeah.
Hence the name Flow.
That's how actually flow became flow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So I continued performing. I continued performing at church, at local events, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. I did not have resources to record music because niggas were refusing to help me out.
Wagwan.
It was tough. Niggas don't want competition. I was willing to pay dog. I don't know how to produce. I don't have equipment. Manzwa. So
Awuvalela konke vela
yeah,
mara.
yeah,
Ubona usibana ya.
yeah. So
MJ, bo MJ bo.
bo MJ barakhaola
Ay, MJ bo la.
barakhaola dog. Eish. So hey, I was out here. I recorded my first ever song. It was not professional because I actually recorded using Audacity. I see you using it here too.
Yeah.
So this is what happened when I recorded it. I just went to my mom's room. You know those continental pillows? Yeah, I was like, nah, fandaga quality.
Utirela studio.
And then, yeah. So I actually made a fort inyana soundproof man. Yeah, was on a little echo. So I made it that fort inyana and I recorded it. One take. I'm talking first verse, hook, second verse, hook. One take. I think it wasn't even a short song, bro. It was 3 minutes something seconds. Shit was crazy. Shit was crazy, dog. I didn't have the resources, so hey, nigga, send a choice.
You need to give it your all because you don't have the resources.
Yeah, and then the song I was recording, the first song I've ever recorded. Its name is Wait Up. It's out on Audio Mac. Go check it out. So yeah, after I released that song, I had this other friend of mine called Ito. That nigga helped me out, man. Like he played a huge role in my career. He shamelessly sent people my link. You know almost how shameful these days it is to have a local rapper friend, you know. Yeah, they made it uncool for some reason. I don't know. So that nigga helped me out, man. He was like, nah, stream my boy's shit. Stream his shit. Yeah, Anzari Sheira. So he helped me out. The following week, most long I was big. Not big, Mara. People knew horror. Yeah, this nigga is fire. Yeah.
Delivering them flows somewhere.
Yeah, shit was crazy. So yeah, man, I continued, and then the same guy Kito, he linked me with a real dope producer, my first ever producer. His name was Lucy. I reckon y'all know him. Yeah, Nusi Tiger Zep God. It's his producer name.
Yeah, I did an episode podcast with him, so you must check that out. Episode 2, conversations with Cheesy Maxwell. Episode 2, I did with Nusi. Check it out.
Go check it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, fast forward 2020, I had like 3 songs. I have them up on Audio Mac right now. It's first song I've recorded was with Hunter, like the first professional song I recorded. Konusi, it was Live a Lie. I featured Hunter. Hey, that song, it was big. It was big. Hunter Realist. Yeah. So I recorded Live a Lie with the Realist. And then I featured Nusi. Nusi is also an artist. Go check him out. I featured Nusi. The song's name was Out of Control. So, and then I released the biggest song, I might say, the biggest song I've ever released. Get Little, Get Lost. I think it was the catchiest song. I have. You know? So people know it word to word. So I released it more. I think it was between 2020 and 2021. No, I think it was April 2020. Yeah, I released that song. It became big. So Ebena lockdown immediately after.
Same time.
Yeah, so everything paused. My career, everything paused.
Shit.
Stopped recording. Mara, I had one song in the vault. I didn't release it yet. I recorded it 2019. It was Daydreaming. Yeah, it was Daydreaming. I then released it a year later, which was 2021. Yeah, I released it. I saw, nah, man, people still fuck with flow.
Yeah. Still, they want
still,
more flow.
Yeah, they still fuck with the flow, you know. So in 2020, unfortunately, I faced a writer's block. Creativity wasn't there. I was going through some things, Mara. Now I'm cool. The creativity is coming back, you know. I'm networking, I'm working with producers, artists. So yeah, man.
Elevating the car.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Yo. Yes. Yo. The flow that he just, yo, it's heavy. It's heavy. I don't know how many bars is that, but yo, it's very heavy. It's very heavy. But anyway, yeah, we still have our producer in the building. Yeah, walk one.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I go by the name of MJ. I'm a producer, as I've said earlier on. And well, I guess my road to production was a very interesting one. It started off early in my childhood days, I'd say around 2009. I was first intrigued by the computer program called Fruity Loops. There was a bunch of other programs that I was really into. It was mostly games, but it was only after Fruity Loops that I actually really started getting intrigued with production. I mean, obviously when you start off, you know, you just do absolute nonsense. You know, you just do it doesn't even make sense. But at that time, you know, you know what I mean? It's still a beat, you know what I mean? So hey man, and honestly at that point I really thought I was. As I was saying, so firstly, after I downloaded Fruity Loops, that's when I started really being intrigued and I started to experiment and see what's actually going on, you know. But obviously starting off, man, it was shaky, you know. But I always believe with hard work and consistency, which is also an episode that I've also have with my brother TZ Maxwell, the very first one. You should also check it out, Hard Work and Consistency, Conversation with TZ Maxwell. But it was basically the amount of time, the amount of practice that I started putting in, because I really put in a ridiculous amount of time, you know. But obviously it took also time for me to elevate and also improve. And even till now, I'm still improving. I have to say, as I've also said in the conversation that I've had with TZ on the first episode, the difficulty with the whole production thing was, you know, as everyone knows, the death of my brothers, because I started this whole production thing with them, you see. But I also took it in a brighter sense of, let me represent them. Now that they're gone, let me represent their ideologies and their principles when it comes to production, you see. So far, so good. That's all I can say. So far, so good. And I can say that as a producer, and also advice to other producers, is do not underestimate your creative energy. Don't ever underestimate it. And not every day is going to be a good day. On other days, you're going to feel like you're on top of the world. And on other days, you're going to feel like, man, you don't even want to wake up. You see, but yeah, that's my short journey, and I'm just going to keep it brief for now.
I give thanks. Yo, that's one number that yeah. I thank you so much for sharing your journey with me, with not actually me, actually with the viewers out there. I think lebone like by kapetse manswenyana mole wabon. But yeah, I would like to also get to understand from your side, like as an artist, like uh what is an artist, like ka definition ya gago ona now, like an artist is tshwanetse like a itshware yang gore wa one and just according to yeah.
An artist to me is a creative, someone who it's a cliche thing to say, Mara, who can think out of the box.
Yes, sir.
You know, people who I don't consider people who are always boxed in, following the rules as artists, because they'll never grow.
Yeah.
They follow people who are here, so they'll always be below them. They'll always be below them because they're not doing anything different.
Yeah.
They're following these people's rules, so they'll always be under them. So that's for me the definition of an artist. I feel like an artist should uphold a certain image. If you'll never be above average, if you follow this guy's rules, you'll always be here or below him. You get? So I feel like you have to break boundaries. You don't have to stay boxed in. You know. As for how you should carry yourself as an artist, you should maintain your image, man. People are not gonna listen to someone who's always violent in the streets, who's always at groove, you know. If people see you every now and then, you're not gonna be of any value. Well, at least to me. If I see you each and every day, dog, and then you get booked somewhere, nah, I'm not going, because I see you every day. Why should I see you for money? Well, at least that's how people think, you know. So you should carry yourself that way as an artist. That's my advice to you.
Very same question, but as a producer.
All right. My opinion, to be in that sense, I believe as a producer, it's important for you to be a people's person, because as a producer, you're always going to be exposed in an environment where you're going to have different characters. Bear in mind, not everyone's taste for music is the same. Not everyone does the same type of style. So as a producer, you should have a sense of versatility. In other words, and I always preach this to producers: never ever stay in your comfort zone. Always be willing to push the narrative, push the margin, because that is the only way for you to actually come up with something new. If you follow the norms, you will always create the norms. My nigga Flo said it perfectly. He said it perfectly. You have to think above average. Yes, when you experiment, here's the thing about experiments. An experiment is you trying something new. You're not sure if it's gonna work or not. You see, guys, but you're doing it. But now you'd have to have that level of bravery and courage for you to do it. It could come out as a complete failure, but how will you know if you don't try it? And another thing, as a producer, I feel like it's very important for you to be disciplined. I feel like the producer must be extremely disciplined, because he's the guy he's the one behind the seat. He's the one who's going to carry the song into what the song is supposed to be. I honestly believe the producer has more work, which is why he should be more disciplined. And another thing, as a producer, you should always take care of yourself. You're going to spend hours and hours and hours in studio. And I always believe that you should always take care of yourself. Make sure you're presentable. And another thing, if you're going to be working with different artists, always be willing to listen to their opinion. Because when you're a producer, you are just that. You are a vessel for production. You are a vessel for the kicks and the claps. The artist is the one who takes the direction of the song. You see. So honestly, long story short, I honestly feel that a producer is supposed to be a people's person. You should be able to work with different individuals, different characters, and you should be able to also step out of your comfort zone. Don't always just, I'm not comfortable with that. No, you could actually be earning some experience with that new thing that you're doing. You see, so always be willing to learn and be open-minded, and most importantly, be a people's person.
Aye, that's what one. As you guys, okay, you said according to your view, how should the producer itware same as an artist, wabona?
Yes.
But now I'm not an artist, I'm not a producer, wabona? Just a photographer. But I like to understand like the importance of like the role of the two hadikopan, like as a combination. Like if let's say you guys have to, let's say, work something out, like how are you gonna like actually work it out as an artist and as a producer? I want to actually get to know the key roles like for you guys to actually get to, let's say, make a masterpiece or whatsoever.
Can I go first?
Wagwan. Yeah.
I believe in making a masterpiece. Okay, first things first, chemistry is very important. And then after chemistry, frequency. So if the person that you are currently in this environment with, you do not vibe, I feel like the product will not really come out the way it's supposed to. I honestly, my personal opinion is I believe in frequency and chemistry. The energy has to be very vibrant and very positive. You see, so the first thing I would do, I would for my nigga flow, what I would do first is I would play a couple of beats. I would play, let's say for instance, I maybe created 10 beats. I would play all 10 of them. But I know in this list, I personally don't believe every single beat I make is dope. Personally, me. I really don't. But, can't be. It's just not possible. But I do know within that selection there are a few dimes. Yeah, there's a few. So during the beat listening session, I would always play the beats, and then whatever the artist would find very, 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 whatever he reciprocates with, what he feels like draws him in, that's what we lean on. And then after that, I totally leave it up to the artist. What do you have to say, dog?
I agree with you. I agree with you. I feel like if you are a producer and an artist and you are battle together,
Yes, sir.
first have a conversation, dog. You first have to get to know me, what kind of artists I listen to, who inspires me, so I can channel you in the right direction, So I feel like just chill, man. Stop with the producer shit first. Stop with the music. Go out, go and grab us part, and then have drinks, nyana. Just have a tea if you smoke, So just chill, man. Have like chemistry, like you said.
Yes, sir.
Have chemistry with your producer, and then from there everything will work itself out. From there out, I feel like you'll be friends after that. You won't be scared to tell him, or hey dog, this beat is whack. This beat is hard trash.
Honesty is very important. Dog.
Yeah. If you don't feel it, you can't force yourself to write to that shit, dog. You can't. Even if it's not whack, ne. Mara, if you don't link with the beat, you can't, dog. Mara, if you and the producer are just like professional, you're not like maybe friends or buddies, you can't tell the producer, hey dog, nah, I don't like this beat. You see? So yeah, man, that's it from me.
Aish. our guest ba buile go tlala seatla in my home language. Like they've said a lot and very important things. I hope you guys actually get re-ithutile sengwe lo nopotse itsinyana da, because they actually said a lot. Alright? No, yeah, actually I want us to actually move to, you know, some irritants. Remember at the beginning of the shandies I said there will be some irritants because of the scene I was chanting with MJ. MJ actually just told me something, but I won't say it. I want to give him the mic to actually get to chant what he chanted to me. Wagwan, making.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, since this is the first episode of Show Us What You Got, I am gonna show you guys what I got. I made a few productions. Well, to be specific, I made 3 beats yesterday. And, well, like I said, they may not all be dope. They may not all be dope.
But to say 3,
Yeah.
so that means that 3...
Obviously, I said these are the jewels. These are the jewels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The jewels. The 3 jewels. I can't play all 10 of these beats. I don't want to bore the audience as well, guys. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to play my homie a few beats here. And then after I play him a few beats, he is going to reciprocate for them. He's going to tell me how he feels, and he's going to see what he can do with it.
And show us what he got. Them flows.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy MJ,
MJ, the
producer, and I got my nigga Flo in the cut, the rapper, and so right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna play him a few productions, you know what I mean, and well, he's gonna be the judge of that. So right now, I'm just gonna plug in to the speaker. And after I plug into the speaker, we'll see how the magic goes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy MJ. Got my nigga Flo here in the cut. And I'm about to play him the 3 latest productions that I made yesterday. 3 irate things, and here's the first.
Let's go. Yeah. This is a fire beat, though. This is a fire beat.
That's the first
Yeah,
one.
that's the first one. It's a
Shot.
fire beat.
Now I'm gonna move on to the next.
Let's go. Hey, I like the start.
Yeah, man, you got some.
Yes.
Some little yari shit.
Know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, hey. Yo. Hey. This one.
That's dope too. I got the last one though. One more.
One more.
I personally like this one.
Hey,
Molelo.
I love flutes, dog.
Hey man, same
I
here,
love
man.
flutes.
Same here, dog. Especially when you play,
Crazy.
you know.
This one. I think this one's the one.
Alright.
This one
I
is
think I
the
might
one.
freestyle on it even.
Hey,
I think so.
you want
I
to
don't
show
know.
us what you got.
You want to
I
show
don't
us
know.
what you
You
got?
I
want
don't
to
know.
show us
I
what you
might.
got.
I might.
Alright. Play the beat.
It cut it out. Yeah. Yeah. Look me in my eyes, tell me what you see. A passionate young man, I'm no one to be. Brody, I'ma blow up, that I guarantee. I don't know how they feel when I bring the beat, cause I rap about things that they truly see. I'm a true low, now why they judging me? My only fear, the man I'm seeing in the mirror. Cause I fear no man, Brody, I'm the man. They don't understand, they don't understand. Your cousin is a fan, truly is a fan. She plays my records back to back. She always blushing, cause I'm the man. Yeah.
We gone.
Get flow. Get the flow.
That's all I got for now. Give thanks, my nigga. Shout out.
Yeah.
Flow.
Please subscribe to his channel also there.
Flow 053 FLOW.
FLOW.
FLOW. Club 1K.
What
Those
is
are our
it?
nigga.
Shout out, guys.